Hey, what's going on, world? This is your girl, Queen Aishah, and thank you for checking out another dope episode of I Know Dope People with me, Queen Aishah. My special guest today is a dope couple, natives of Brooklyn, New York, but reside here in Atlanta, Georgia, Sean and Michelle Clarke. They are the creators and owners of the Double Dutch Aerobics thing that is sweeping the nation. You want to know how to jump? They're going to show you how to jump in less than 2 minutes. But before we get to the guests, I'm going to do some Queens quickies real quick. So I don't know if you heard or not, but the 19-year-old tennis phenom Coco Gauff shut down the U.S. Open in New York this week. Yes, she also thanked her haters. So she killed the game. I'm not a tennis watcher. Well, I've hit some balls in my day, right? But she's 19 years old. She's out of Florida, and she shut the game down. And she said, "Thank you, haters. I love and appreciate you." Back at you. Also, so my word today is phenom, and I'm going to tell you why. Then we have the 23-year-old track star phenom, Sha'Carri Richardson. I was on her IG page. If you don't follow her, she's really dope. She said her name is Sha'Carri. That is her superpower, the whole name. So use it, okay? And she is the fastest woman in the world, winning the 100 meters. I don't even know what that is because I'm not really good at math, but she did it. Go ahead, Sha'Carri, you and your superpowers. And she is also a prospect for the Olympics in 2024 in Paris. Oui. And let me share. Oh, before I go to the affirmation inspirational soul food, I do not have a photo of Pinky Cole Hayes, aka Aishah without the H, who is out of Baltimore, Maryland. She's been named the 100 next. She's on the 100 next list with Time magazine, so check that out. And she is under the phenoms. Okay, so I had to use that word today. I'm in my P's today on my alphabet. And the inspirational soul food thought of the day is from Sha'Carri Richardson. And this is what she says. She says, 2 reasons why I don't compete. You can't have what's mine, and I don't want what's yours. Period. Point blank. Next. All right. So now I'm going to welcome our guests, Michelle and Sean Clarke. So Michelle Clarke is a world champion double Dutch, a celebrity, let's call it. They are the founders and creators of Double Dutch Aerobics. Again, as I stated, they're from Brooklyn, New York, but they reside here in Atlanta, Georgia, with their 3 beautiful children. And I actually saw them at the House of the Park Labor Day Sunday. They have toured around the country, 30 cities, and taught over 100,000 children and adults how to jump double Dutch. They taught Tamron Hall. They were on her show. They taught Tisha Campbell on the Tom Joyner Cruise, where I met them this year. So the classes, you can do like over 60 aerobic exercises and burn up to 500 to 700 calories per class. So please welcome my new friends and cousins, Sean and Michelle Clarke. Welcome to I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. Hello. where your family from? Who's Caribbean? They was like, neither of us.
None.
They the only ones from
Philly and
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
probably.
That's right.
and you're from the middle of it, Flatbush.
Flatbush.
But how was that growing up? Because everybody is Caribbean, and I know they thought you were.
Everybody thought I was Caribbean, but you know what? The food is amazing. So I got to experience, you know, on my curry goat and oxtail, which used to be my favorite thing before I became vegan.
Yeah.
So I was introduced to the culture. I love the culture. You know, I grew up there all my life.
That's right.
I am the 1%. I'm the only American in Flatbush.
And my best friend is Trini, so I was a fake Trini for a long time.
Girl, wait a minute.
Condensed milk. I grew up going to the parkway. So I literally grew up like a fake Trini.
Yeah.
But this is so funny. So first of all, my nephew's dad is from Brooklyn and they're from Tobago. So Tobago, Trinidad, so they call him a Trinidadian, right? So here, one of my best girlfriends, Shondell, is from Guyana. She came here when she was 3 years old. So we used to sleep in the bed together, like as teenagers, right? And her mother be like, don't sleep head to toe. Don't sleep head to toe. It's bad luck. When she all the type of stuff. Y'all know about the Dettol and all them things. And when you wash your eyes, wash your drawers, all them things. Laughing like skin up. Yes, honey. And she used to make for us corned beef hash with red peppers, green peppers, and oh my God, and bake. What happened? I don't even eat red meat, but let me tell you something. I might try that because you got to have like a hall pass for certain things and drink some apple cider vinegar to get it right.
Who you telling? We call ourselves cheating vegans because we cheat every now and then.
When we travel.
When we travel.
Well,
only when we travel.
See, I am a pescatarian, starchitarian, non-compliant. I be trying, but no, for real, y'all. So let's talk. So we met on the Tom Joyner cruise this year, Fantastic Voyage, which is awesome. So let's start here. On the cruise, how did y'all survive with the food? Y'all cheated, right?
We ate it.
Me too. I was like, listen, I'm trying.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We always say this. We do cheat, but we always feel the results. Right. So my ankle will hurt. My wrist will hurt. I feel sluggish. But what else are we gonna do? It's hard to be vegan on the Tom Joyner cruise. Yes. I mean, we were there for 8 days.
Right. And I tried. Yeah. Let me tell you, I was practicing half part-time vegetarianism, starchitism. However, I was like, they don't really had nothing here for me. So what is I'm gonna do? And listen, y'all, I came with my garlic, I came with my limes. I was drinking it every morning with my olive oil, trying to get it right. But after a few days, first of all, y'all taught aerobics class every day, double dutch aerobics every morning at 8 o'clock or earlier, right?
Yeah, so we did I think three classes, outside of class, we were out teaching everybody how to jump for hours.
Everywhere.
For hours. We set up everywhere, had the whole boat jumping.
Literally jumping.
Literally, right?
Okay. But that's what I was going to ask. I said, because 3 classes, because it was, I think Diana taught like every morning with the hula hoop, right?
Yeah.
But see, y'all was sluggish. Y'all was struggling. But 3 classes was not bad then for your struggle.
No.
We don't struggle till afterwards. So after like 2 days after you have your whole binge, you're like, well, why is my knee? Oh my God, I was eating. It's the food. You can't even deny it
because it's not the work. Like we just did Invest Fest. We turned for 21 hours.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. So and we were fine.
100%.
Because y'all were home and y'all controlled y'all eating.
Yeah, we can control it.
Yes, but also when we're teaching, I don't feel anything.
No.
It's always because the adrenaline of teaching. So it's not like during teaching I feel some kind of way. It's always afterwards when I'm thinking I'm just walking. I'm like, well, what?
Why is my knee all of a sudden clicking? Yes. Why is it clicking?
But during class, just the joy of teaching and people around you and the energy, I don't ever feel anything. Mm-mm. It's always like later on in my regular smegular life.
Always going on 1,000. We're on 1,000.
Yes.
And I think y'all on that side where Tassili's are raw. Girl, don't do it. Now I ain't had that mandingo or whatever.
We had the mandingo.
I had it. Look. I normally get the punani, right?
That's
we,
me.
We Brooklyn, so we from up north, so we know these terms, right? But here's the thing: I got the mandingo for a friend's mother when she was here from Brooklyn. Yeah. And when she took it out, I couldn't believe it was humongous. It was. I was like 4 people can't eat off of this.
Oh, 100%. Probably more than that.
100%. Yeah, and you can because even with the panani, it's like 2, but it'd be so good. So I'm gonna save it for later. Y'all, my mouth watering right now.
I'm gonna save it for later. We're fasting right now because we were in Puerto Rico cheating. And so we're fasting right now. We're on day 3 of a juice fast. No food whatsoever. Just juice and vegetables.
I saw it, and because I do the ginger and the apple, and I was gonna be with y'all, but I said I think I'm a day behind. So I'm. So my apples have been washed with my baking soda. Yeah. I did bless them. My ginger stay in the freezer on ready.
Right.
Turmeric. But what had happened was.
We already started.
Right.
So I couldn't do it halfway. I got to go all the way in, right?
Right. So when I saw last night, I said they still on day 1. I was like, they ain't post for day 2, so I can't do it. I was waiting for the recipe. It's your fault. I was waiting for the recipe. I was like, Sean and Michelle, where is the ingredient? Don't tease me with the apple ginger. I was like, where day 2?
We here.
Yes, and that's awesome. That's a great discipline. I know y'all had a ball in Puerto Rico because y'all were there teaching as well. Mm-hmm. So how was that experience? And was that your first time there?
No, it was my second time there. I went years ago on a cruise. You know, you go on the Carnival. Yeah. We took a cruise to San Juan, but I was a kid then. So technically this is my first time.
That was my first time in Puerto Rico, and it was amazing.
Yeah, we
were there for the Center of Black Health and Equity. And so we got to teach. We taught 2 classes, and then we booked for 2 classes, but we always do more.
We always do.
So literally, we're around teaching everyone. We just set up stations and taught everybody. Dope. And because it was such, it was about policy, about Black health. So there was some heavy moments, and we had even someone. They were looking for us because they was like these conversations are so heavy. Oh. I needed the joy of Double Dutch Aerobics, right. And so that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Did y'all have any leisure time? Did you get to
Oh yeah.
We just went to eat, but
we went to eat, but we slept too.
We slept.
That's one thing because we don't get to do that here. You know, we have 3 young children. We run a business, so we don't really sleep that much. We slept a little something there too.
Good,
good. But we work not like how much we did on Tom joined the cruise.
We didn't want to sleep.
Right, because it's so high.
Yeah,
it's so high.
It's so much to do. And when we weren't teaching, we were at a show.
Yes.
When we were at a show, we were teaching.
Yes.
Right. And that's like you can't sleep. So for real, your eating game is out the window. You can try to be disciplined, but it's out the window. I just all day, all night, something for you to eat.
Now, what I brought with me?
Your hot sauce.
No, my creamer.
Oh, you
brought
my hot
sauce. Yeah. I brought my vegan creamer.
The hot sauce stays in the pocket.
Because I don't play with dairy. Because, I may cheat with a piece of chicken because I'm human, okay? But with the dairy, I have no desire for it anymore. So I bring my vegan cream, and I was on Starbucks. He don't drink coffee, but we were doing espressos, because you can't sleep. We wanted to teach people. Up. We wanted to catch a concert. Yes. We wanted to go to your panel. We didn't want to stop.
Yes,
we want to stop.
And it was so dope. That's how we got a chance to teach Tisha Campbell how to jump.
Right.
Double Dutch in less than a
minute.
And Scarface.
So Scarface and my guy. I remember.
Cisco, Big Daddy Kane.
Well, we took pictures with them, but my gospel guy.
Brian Courtney Wilson. No, girl, wait. While when we was at Ship Church together, Michelle, and you gave that awesome experience, I kept looking at him, right? No, before we got to Ship Church, because I was like, I ain't been to Ship Church yet. I gotta go. So that was the last one. But I was looking at him down in the dining area. I was kept saying, he looks so familiar. Why he looks so familiar? Well, maybe I know him from Atlanta. Maybe he's from DC. He looks so familiar, girl. We was in Ship Church. I was like, oh. I said, oh. Because he be saying this is my struggle too. Thank you, Brian, for letting us know, bringing it to the light.
That's what I love.
He jumped.
Oh yeah, we saw him.
He's tall, awesome.
And
Okay.
And Tony Terry.
Yes. Okay, my sister. I told her my nephew is the reason that he is the reason my nephew is here. He said,
"Get out of here."
My nephew is 30 and now a father. So tell us how you got started. How do you become a world champion double dutcher jumper?
Well, I competed when I was younger. When I was a child, I was on. I'm from Brooklyn, so I was on a team, Jam and Jumpers. And then when you're on a team, you could do what's called. You do what's called statewide competitions, and then when you win, you have to come like first to third. Then you get to go to the world competition. So I won the world competition when I was 14. Now, what's so exciting about that is this year we got to bring our children to the competition. And so that was such a full circle moment because I got to go to the competition with my kids. And of course it was still people there I knew. So I was jumping, doing my thing, and I was still shining bright. I know that's it was, And as a business, so I've always loved double dutch. So I've jumped professionally. I also jump street style double dutch, which is, pop-ups, mumbles, BK style.
Yes.
And so I always had this idea to start an adult workout class, like with double dutch, because it's like, why don't we do, as women, why don't we do what we used to do as kids? Yes. So he was my boyfriend at the time, and he was on a football team. And I was like, men still play basketball. They still do their stuff. Why do we stop? And so because I was teaching every fitness class, spin, boot camp, water aerobics, everything, I thought, why not have a class that I can go to in double dutch? And so he saw how good I was. I told him I was good, but everyone from New York says they're good. Everybody. So he was like, oh, you good like everybody else. But then when he saw me teaching, he was like, oh, you're really good. Really good.
He was like, I'm gonna marry you.
Yeah.
Because you can do stuff.
Classes. And then the next
way you jump.
Yeah. The next week
we could be somebody. We could go somewhere.
And then he came in. How did you come in?
So I was an entrepreneur at the time. And originally I was supposed to just like come in, help her with the business and bounce out of there. Right.
Okay.
But what had happened was I was having so much fun.
Yeah.
And it was the amount of joy that was happening during class. I was like, oh my God. It was like the energy is overwhelming.
Yes.
Like if you ever take a double dutch aerobics class, you'll totally understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
And so I was like, oh man, this is what I want to do. Because that was always another part of my plan to change the world. It's a long story. Change the world through love and joy and all that stuff. Right? That's so dope. So it actually kind of fell into place, and I was like, "Wow, this is it." And so I've been doing it ever since. I was like, "You teach me how to."
I taught him everything in double dutch.
Everything in double dutch, and I'll teach you about business, and we could together.
That's right. Okay.
Out of here.
And when we left Brooklyn, our clients were like, "Well, what are we gonna do?" And so that's when we created certification.
Dope.
So we actually teach people how to teach. And so like Zumba and spin, they can teach double dutch aerobics as well. So the reason we're here tonight is because our certified instructors teach on Wednesdays. Awesome. So we have certified instructors.
It worked out.
Yeah, we have certified instructors. Certification weekend coming up September 22nd.
Next week Friday.
So people fly from all over. They learn how to teach the sport of double dutch, and then they can start their own double dutch aerobics classes.
So they
know that's right. Y'all franchising and getting all that money. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So not only do they learn how, they learn the business of double dutch.
Yes.
So we teach them how to start, how to turn it into a business,
how to charge,
how to structure everything. Everything you learn everything during certification.
But we have to say what double dutch aerobics is.
Oh, we forgot.
Because first of all, let's talk about what double dutch is for those that don't know what double dutch is, where it comes from, how it was created. Because if you ain't know how to double dutch and turn a rope and then do a French braid too, because you had to have your French braid and jump right and then fling it. Okay. My mother used to hold her breast when she used to jump. Okay.
Yeah, because you got to hold it down. You know.
Yeah. I was surprised y'all one day at a class. I like jumping, but everything jumped now with me. So
the truth is, no one knows where double dutch originated from, but we just gonna say it came from Brooklyn.
That's what we gonna say.
It came from the Northeast.
It definitely did come from the Northeast. That's 100%.
That's 100%.
So what was the other question?
What is double dutch?
Oh, what is double dutch? Because by the way, there are a lot of people who don't know what double dutch is.
A lot of people.
I believe it. We teach them. right? They don't have a clue. So double dutch is just instead of turning with one rope, you're turning with two ropes, not at the same time, but
one
overlapping.
One after the other,
evenly,
for lack of a better word.
Yes.
So in the streets, whenever you heard somebody say you're double-handed, that means you're turning the ropes at the
same time.
Yeah, you're turning them at the same time. You want to, let me get in the frame. You want to go left, right, left, right, left, right.
Evenly.
Yeah. And so
now what's this one?
Oh, that's
Scotch.
Now everybody calls it something different. In Jersey, it was
it's double orange, Scotch, Irish. Somebody called it inside out. It's literally different in different states.
I think I heard inside out.
Yeah.
But double Dutch is the most popular, right next to hopscotch.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Double Dutch Aerobics, what we did, it's an 8-step formatted workout class.
Right.
And that's clearly we didn't create Double Dutch.
No.
But we did create Double Dutch Aerobics, which is that formatted workout class led by an instructor. Okay. And so, like a gym, you can go and take the class, burn 500, 700 calories.
That's right.
And there's no experience necessary whatsoever. Your instructor will lead you through the class.
And so you're jumping, you're getting your aerobics, which I'm gonna say you're getting joy. Like all classes, you should have joy. But like if you jumped rope as a child, you get so much joy, so many memories, because it's like the community just came together to watch and sit in the sun in the spring. And then, I mean, in other classes, you get enjoy, but this is a different type of joy. And if you've never jumped before,
oh my God,
just learning how to jump, that's a whole other joy. You're like, I can pick up both my feet at the same time.
Yep,
this is magical.
Right. Now,
then if you learn how to do a trick in the rope,
yes. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
that's exactly what happens.
And you know what we didn't know until we started the business is how emotional not knowing how to jump was for people.
Right.
So we've had because I grew up in Brooklyn. Everybody knew how to jump. I didn't really know anyone who didn't know how to jump. So people cried on us before when we taught them.
A lot.
They literally cried, and it happened more than once. So we were like, "Oh, this is a thing."
Yes.
So like people cried on us because they were like, "My cousins never told me. I always felt, you know what I mean? They felt some kind of way not knowing how to jump." So we always tell them, you never had instructors.
That's right.
You just had somebody that could jump. That's not the same thing.
Right. So double dutch and roller skating in the Black communities.
Yes.
That's right.
Are like two of the most important things in kickball.
And handball.
And handball
and the fire hydrant.
Yep.
Okay. You ain't there. Until you jump rope in the fire hydrant. So I want Michelle, back to you being a champion, world champion double dutcher. So what was the prize? Don't tell me no double dutch ropes.
No, so the prize was a jacket and a trophy.
Okay.
Well, you got, and a jacket meant a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You still got your jacket?
I have my team jacket. I don't know now.
You need to wear it. Do you wear it?
No, I don't know where my jacket is. We're not going to talk about my mama too bad, but if it stays in her house for too long, then it's going out. When Sean found out she threw away some of my trophies, he was like, Michelle.
You threw away your trophies. Those are your Grammys.
I know. That's
Mama.
I was like,
but now that you know my mother, does stuff get thrown out?
In a second, nothing.
You do not
you can't keep nothing in the house.
Cannot keep stuff in there.
That
so
house
I went off to
spotless.
college. I didn't pack it with me. And so stuff started to disappear as I came home.
Awesome. So you all got started. So okay, so you were boyfriend and girlfriend. You told him that you had double dutch skills. He saw you was for real on a whole different level. He was like, yo, I'm gonna marry her, I'm gonna lock her down. You started in my mind where everything is real. And because Sean, you already was an athlete, you already knew how to jump.
Well, you know what?
In sports, if you play football, you have to know how to jump at least.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So you already had that. You know how to pick your feet up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yes.
And I'm a very fast learner.
Very fast.
So like, everybody has a talent. Like that's really my talent. I can learn
100%.
super fast.
100%.
And so she taught me how to do it, and then that was it.
Awesome. So how did it come about you all being on Tamron Hall? Did she call you and say, yo, I need somebody to teach me how to jump rope, yo?
You know what? So I reached out to her.
Yes.
You know what? So because of what we do is so unique, it's a little easier to get on television and news stations.
But that don't take away the credit that he emails a lot. Like
we're very aggressive. We're New Yorkers. We're very
right. No, I believe you.
No, but seriously, I actually found out who her producer was. I found him on LinkedIn.
Gotcha.
And then I was like, well, let me see if
he's an investigator.
Yes, right. He was doing the work.
I said, well, let me see if he's on Instagram. Found his Instagram page. So I DM'd him and I let him know what we do, showed him a video and everything. And like the next day, he responded to me. He was like, listen, I'm going to email you. We're going to link you to the other producers. Right. We want you guys on the show. And I was like, wait. That was too quick.
And this is after our videos and what stuff that we had to present to them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so they loved everything that we were doing.
Yeah.
And then we got on the show and it was literally magic. Tamron Hall
is amazing.
I just feel her energy, her vibe.
She is amazing. Tamron Hall is literally like she's
real.
She's so real, so cool. And we even have a relationship with her after.
Yes.
After the
like that type.
Yes.
Yeah. So
tell her cousin Queen Aishah said hi. She's so dope.
Yeah. Okay.
We will. So we might be seeing her.
Yeah. Well, we are. We're coming back on.
I don't know if we can.
I don't know if we can.
You ain't got to get into that. You ain't got to get into that. But Katanya going to show the jump. Yes. Katanya going to show the jump rope. Show y'all teaching her how to jump rope.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I love this video.
We got to produce.
So wait, let me go. So I'm gonna go.
Watch.
Okay.
So look, 1, 2, Sean, Michelle. 1, 2, jumping jack.
Hey.
Jumping jack.
Hey.
1, 2.
Thank you.
He is focused.
Y'all good. Ready?
So on the count of three, just start jumping.
Welcome back,
Campbell.
I love this.
So on the count of three, just start jumping, and we'll talk you through it. On the count of three, just start jumping.
Just start jumping first, and then we'll start a count. Look, I'm gonna jump with you.
Keep jumping.
Jump higher.
Keep jumping. Showing up because he got
Here we go. 1, 2.
And this is the joy I'm talking about.
Yes.
This is the joy.
What is she excited?
And she never learned before.
Look.
But she was turning around like in the beginning. She started jumping and started making moves. That's what's up. That lets you know she's black for real. You understand? Yeah. Girl, that's real. She was jumping.
So
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you finished. You finished.
Oh, so here's the thing about the show though that you can't see. They were screaming so loud. I didn't think that she can hear me. The crowd, when she got it right, they were screaming so loud. And I was like, oh my God. And it got us even more excited. We were like,
the energy.
From the audience to the cameramen to the producers, everybody was screaming. It was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I could do this. I could do this every day. I could do this every day.
Yeah.
I do it every day.
Every day.
She seems dope. And y'all have such a great vibe. So when the time I met y'all on the cruise, I was just like, their vibe is just dope. When Michelle, when you shared your journey, changing your lifestyle, wanting to have children, and just that discipline at Ship Church, I was looking, I was like, oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And I see that on your on your LinkedIn. You have an ebook about about fibroids?
Yeah, it's about fibroids. So my story was fibroids tried to stop me from having children. I suffered severely periods with gangster. It was
girl.
It was a mess. I used to throw up every month. And I was trying to get pregnant. It took 2 years. So I was having miscarriages during that time. I couldn't hold a pregnancy. And so doctors told me I wasn't going to be able to have children. 3 doctors told me. And a fertility specialist. And they said, it's not going to happen unless you get an abdominal myomectomy. I want to be clear, nothing wrong with that surgery. It just, as an entrepreneur, financially, it was going to cost $30,000. Also, it wasn't guaranteed. I wanted like a guarantee, like afterwards you're gonna be able to.
Right, you're gonna pay $30,000.
Yes, they was like afterwards you might need another surgery. You could get scarred. I was like, wait a minute. So then I went to YouTube.
Stop, Michelle. You gotta say it like you said it at Ship Church. You said I'm an entrepreneur, and what you said?
What did I say?
You said you ain't like the you said as an entrepreneur, you ain't like the price.
Yeah, I didn't like the price. I didn't agree with it paying out of my pocket cash like that. I wanted a guarantee. And so literally what we did was I went to YouTube school And I found someone that said they healed from a juice cleanse, found someone that said they healed from a water fast, and I did both. I did 2 30-day juice cleanses. I only ate vegan in between. And then I did a 17-day water fast where a fibroid fell out in the toilet.
Wow. So wait a minute. So you did 17 days. You ain't drink nothing but water?
Nothing. And I'm talking about BJ's water. You see this water? We still buy it from BJ's.
Wait a minute. I know you was mean.
No, she was fine.
I was fine.
For real? You wasn't moody or nothing?
She lost a lot of weight.
I lost a lot.
Tons of weight.
Yes.
Probably the smallest I think I've ever seen.
Smallest I've ever been.
Yeah.
I was 140, and the biggest I got with Maverick was 240. I stopped getting on the scale because why?
She said because why?
I was over 240 something in my smallest. I always say I've been 100 pounds difference with him. So he had a number of wives.
That's right.
But
that's right. All of you.
That's
all your personalities.
That's
right.
I'm about to lose 30 on this juice.
No, you're not. Okay. No, you're not.
But this water, just this water, not a mint.
So it's that Deer Park.
Yep.
She said not a mint, not coffee. Bless your heart.
No vitamins. Because people be like, did you take supplements? No. The point of water fasting is to starve anything that's sick. So your body only takes care of what it needs. Mm-hmm. So anything that it doesn't need, like cysts, or because even a lot of cancer patients, when they do water fasting, cancer patients do it, tumors also start to leave the body because the body has to take care of, the body knows how to heal itself. You just have to get out of the way. So the best way to get out of the way is to fast. And you juice fast or water fast.
Did you dream about food when you was on your fast?
No, you know what? I had a mission. Yeah. I wanted kids. And I was afraid. I also had like guilt because I thought, oh my God, he's with someone that can't have kids. Because it was me. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh my God. I even said that to him, like you can't I can't have kids. Like, what are we gonna do?
The funny thing is, I didn't even realize that. Right? She was like, well, she was upset that she couldn't have kids for me. And I was like, oh snap, that's right. I can't have kids. Oh. But because my focus was really making sure that she was okay. So I didn't even think about myself for 1 second. I didn't even think that I couldn't have kids. I just knew, I know my wife. I know who she is.
He was like, you're going to do it, Michelle.
I said, Michelle, here's what's going to happen.
That's what's up.
I said, you're going to beat it. And then you'll be able to heal millions of people after you do it.
Because nobody believed, mind you, it was just us. Because my friends was like, Michelle, you crazy.
And that's why I never thought about not having kids. Because I was like, oh, you're gonna win.
Right.
You're gonna do it.
Then it's already done.
Yeah, it's already done.
Then I had 3 kids in 4 years. So God was like,
he said, this your $30,000. He said, this your $30,000 guarantee.
Yes.
Right? So you have 3 dignitaries.
You go. Yeah.
They are amazing.
30,000.
Boom, boom, boom. So what are your goals? Where do you see? Because you already talked about healing the world through joy and all of that. So jumping Double Dutch is definitely one, because that is so much joy just to be able to lift your feet off the ground. Okay, and you ain't on a roller coaster or whatever, and you're just doing it yourself, right? You going up in gravity, bringing you back down. So what do you see as your goal in 2 years or 5 years from now?
So one of our goals is to have certified instructors successfully teaching their classes all over. So like we have certification weekend again, September 22nd to the 24th. We got November and we have December. So our goal is to have more of those and to have our teachers successfully teaching their classes so that Double Dutch Aerobics is available everywhere. So while we bring joy, what's exciting is watching our teachers in Charlotte bring that same joy to people everywhere. And our teachers in New York bringing that joy to people there. So our goal is to have certified instructors available everywhere so that literally that joy is only a class away. You know what I mean? For everyone. It's available to everyone in every state. And it we enjoy certification. It's a lot of fun teaching people how to teach.
So how many people are you all expecting next weekend? About how many people and how far are they coming from?
So we max out at 10 for certification weekend.
So
most we'll do is 12.
Right. We used to do more. So we used to do like 20 people, right? Yes. But then we realized that was just too many people and there's not enough attention on everybody that comes in.
Yes.
That's fair.
And so when we do certification, we have people come from all over. We got like Chicago,
Hawaii.
Yes. New York,
Philly,
Peoria. Illinois?
Yes, Peoria, Illinois.
That's where Richard Pryor from.
Oh, really? Oh, we didn't know that.
I can tell y'all a story about the first time I had Garrett's popcorn. I was on my way back to the airport.
We did not know that.
We never heard of it before.
Yes.
Before her.
It's about, I think it's 2 hours, less than 2 hours from Chicago.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's exactly what they said. So yeah, we have people coming from all over the world, all over the country.
We had a mom and daughter take the last certification, which was really cool. We had one of our students who took us. We did an after school program when she was
like 7 or 8.
Like 7 or 8. And so she took certification. She actually taught for us today at an after school program. So she got certified a couple of months ago, and now she's teaching. And so that's really full circle because she loved our program and then became an instructor and is working.
And I want us to like, we're changing the world, but I want us everywhere. I want us on the carnival.
Yes.
I want Double Dutch Aerobics on the carnival. Like
that's
I want
part
us.
Of it. Yes.
That's part of it. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want us to be everywhere.
Yes.
Y'all need to create a show for cruises. Y'all don't have to be there, but a Double Dutch Aerobics show.
Yes.
For real. Like y'all can do lights and dancing with it. Like y'all's teaching and then somebody else, like y'all can have that. That's free. Take
like
it.
a performance team. Yeah. Performance team.
That's dope.
It's funny. We were talking about working on a performance team
today. Yeah.
We get a lot of calls from like television and
we consult on sets
and events. Yeah. We consult on television shows and movies and all that stuff too with Double Dutch. But yeah, we get people asking us to do like the circus.
The circus called us
all the time.
To one of our
gotta do what's the name? What's the black
Universal Soul?
Universal Soul, the thing, because that fits right in.
Oh yeah, no. So we know some about people have done the Universal Soul Circus.
But our thing is more of that workout class, like
No, that's a little extra. That's a little side hustle.
Oh yeah.
That ain't for y'all. That's y'all get together the peoples.
Yeah.
And y'all present it to them. Yes, this is Double Dutch Aerobics. The team.
Yeah.
Right.
The show team.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. And you get them, and they go where they go on cruises and stuff, and y'all still do y'all thing.
That's exactly what we're doing. That's it. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you all do virtual classes? Or did y'all do it during the pandemic, or how does that work?
No. we couldn't. I mean, we're trying to work on a virtual version of Double Dutch Aerobics.
Yes.
But the
skill is in the teaching.
So they have to be physically
literally hands on.
Yes.
Even for
feet on, hands on.
Yeah, certification, we have to put our hands over people.
Right.
And turn for them.
A lot. Because they're like, how do we literally?
No, that's for real. Let me explain something to y'all. If you ain't never had hands laid on you for turning rope, no, either you just gifted in it, or you got it. Somebody has to guide you on how to turn. Like I'm left-handed, and I know I was clapsies. That's what they call it, clapsies. That's what they call it, clapsies.
See, everybody calls it something different.
Y'all know about that? Y'all never heard clapsies?
No. See, everybody calls it something different.
That's Jersey, that's clapsy because you clapping and ropes is clapping because you're doing it at the same time. So it's gotta be.
What part of Jersey?
I'm from Newark.
No.
Well, we created our own ropes. Because
I saw them online and they come in sizes and they red. They like charity canes. Ain't that the? Is that the? What fraternity is that?
Delta.
Delta is red, but is it the guys, the Kappas with the canes? The
canes. I don't know. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, but I saw the red and white, and they come in different sizes.
Yeah, we have both. I would say small and large. We could say that.
Yeah.
But the reason we call it the perfect Double Dutch ropes.
Well, different sizes, 13 and a half and 16 feet.
Yes.
Those are the two sizes.
So
go ahead, what you gonna say?
The reason we created it is because, so I grew up doing competitions. Those ropes are too soft for street jumping. And so street jumping ropes are too much for competitor style. Also, you can't hit people. This is a new day.
You just gave a flag.
People gotta go to work in the morning. Yep.
So we created the perfect. Yeah.
You get hit with the rope, you're gonna be down for a minute. So let's do
exactly. So we can't afford that.
We can.
We teach adults. That ain't happening.
And kids, we can't hit my kids.
They have a flashback of getting the ass whipping. Don't do it. with the extension cord though, because you don't jump rope. If you jump rope, you don't jump rope with extension cord too.
Yeah, she has to.
Yeah,
that's part of the game.
That ain't no joke. That web right there.
I know.
My breaking your skin. You having a flashback from slavery, and you don't even remember being a slave. That's something, girl. Oh I think I'm having a flashback when my mother used to beat me with the extension cord.
Yeah.
Yo, so y'all, I think y'all are just so dope. I'm so grateful for your yes. So let me ask you this. So besides coming and getting certified for the classes, what does it take? Because you got to know how to jump. I'm sure there's a cost. Are there any spaces still available if someone is interested in taking class before the end of the year and being certified?
Yeah, well,
you're going to say the same thing.
You do not have to know how to jump.
You do not have to know how to
certified.
No.
Okay.
So when you know how to jump,
why is that?
Because we have to break so many habits when you know how to jump that we have to like literally go. Wait a minute, I do because people who know how to jump away.
One thing we didn't say is that we could teach anybody on the planet how to jump double dutch in less than a minute.
In 1 minute.
In 1 minute, that is guaranteed 100% of the time.
We put the timer on.
Right. Right. So you definitely you don't have to know how to turn. You don't have to know how to jump because you that'll make it easier for us.
Yes.
Because now we don't have, like Michelle said, we don't have to break any habits.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we could just teach you.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Teach you from the jump. Because breaking habits, people who've been street turning, you have to understand, we're getting adults who've been jumping since they was kids. So when you come and tell them, I need you to do this for
turn wide. They're like, no, this is too slow.
That's the way I turn.
This is too slow.
I'm only jumping from the left. I'm jumping from the right. No, this is my foot.
Oh, wait a minute, because I had because I'm left-handed, but I'm gonna jump in left foot first.
Right.
But I guess you got to know how to jump in from different feet.
From every angle.
From different feet.
Yes.
But you'll learn all of that in seconds.
So that's why the first day of certification, we start with an exercise that blows everyone's minds because the first day we're breaking habits.
Yeah.
We're teaching you that you're gonna be. So we're breaking everything the first day, just so you can start with going, oh snap!
And I love how on the first day, how everyone's so blown away.
Yes,
because they come to certification thinking, oh, I know how to jump.
Like,
what are they going to teach me?
Yes.
Until we start breaking down the science.
The first day,
they go, oh, I didn't know.
But that's beautiful because they ain't just getting in a rope and jumping. So you're really giving them curriculum.
It's a system. So we have a system as to how we teach people how to jump double dutch in less than a minute.
Yes, and then you learn the system.
Right, and then we teach you the system.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's dope. And they got to continue teaching it. And this is with Tisha Campbell on the cruise when you all were showing her how to. She's from Jersey.
Hey, TT.
They gonna teach me
in less than a minute.
It's not possible.
It is.
Now, let me just say some backstory. I'm the oldest of 3 boys. I could climb a tree. I could beat a boy's behind. But I could never do double dutch.
Until today.
Until double dutch aerobics, baby.
We about to see right now.
She said we about to see.
Excellent. Perfect. Y'all keep jumping a little higher.
Yeah, all you gotta do is we got you.
Okay. Go teacher.
Hello,
okay. Yes. And she's doing African dance.
I'm a lie. I'm a damn lie. They really did it in like 2 seconds.
Double Dutch aerobics, baby.
Yo, that was.
That's dope. Like, and she was in. First of all, she had her shoes off, so she was ready. Because see, when you got your shoes off, that makes a person think that you're professional. Because if the ground is high, if you flat-footed, if you got all those things, so she was ready. She had her shoes off. So she's been doing this for a while, and then she was like, she had that bop like she from Jersey,
But we got to give you backstory. So this is why you always work. The only reason she allowed us to do it is because we taught her hairstylist while we were around doing the stations. We didn't know he was her hairstylist. We just were teaching so many people.
You don't know who you don't know who you teach.
Right, especially on the cruise.
We're just constantly working. And so when we taught him, he had a great time.
Oh man, he came back. He actually came back and jumped in.
So trying to tell her, she was like, no. Like she was literally like,
and then he was like, no, they could teach you.
I watched them.
I'm gonna give y'all something else, cousins. Y'all need a shirt that say, "Come get some of this joy."
We're working on something, right? Ooh.
We take that. That's a gift.
Yeah. Listen, we are so working on
that.
Come
get some DDA joy. Come get some DDA joy.
I love it. I love it. Coming soon. It is literally coming soon.
With some beautiful colors, some reds and yellow.
Yes.
Y'all can have it. I just tell everybody.
Look, thank you. I got it. Thank you.
I'll just say.
Look, I'm gonna put that away.
I gave this to my cousins and I'm from Brooklyn. No, for real, because just again, that's going back to that show performance, having those things. Just imagine the people. I'm talking to my cousins, and y'all just happen to be around. If they got on the exercise pants and coming up the side, something like joyous, come get some of this joy. I'm a visionary.
I love it. That's actually my name.
That's his nickname.
With beautiful colors. That's dope. Like you know how Zumba be doing stuff, but that.
Yes.
It's true. I love it.
No, for real. That's dope.
That is really. I love it.
And then people jumping, and then y'all got the ropes going too. And for real. Because I'm gonna make a plan. So y'all are it. Well, all year long, are y'all always inside teaching, or do y'all come outside to teach? As far as your studio.
No, studio. We're always at the studio, but we do private classes and events.
Unless
so how far are y'all from Tassili?
About 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes. Yeah, depends.
Y'all in the West
End?
End?
Traffic. Yeah. Huh?
Y'all West End?
No, we're exit 13 off of 285.
We're Northwest Atlanta.
Okay, so I'm in Lawrenceville. But I come to the city.
Way up there. No, that's okay. Yeah.
No, but it's. I come to the city. So so I'm going to roll up one day.
Like 30 minutes away? 25, 30 minutes?
It depends on y'all cousins driving.
Yeah.
Depends on the traffic life, right? Right? Because people have to come from the airport. Depends on the day, the time that you. Because.
Oh, wait. You asked another question about certification weekends.
Yes.
Right. So we have one coming up next week, September 22nd to the 24th.
Yeah.
Then we have another one, which is November 3rd through the 5th.
Yeah.
Before they get full.
And then December 1st to the 3rd. And that's all that we have for this year. But we're already planning next year.
Yeah, we have some people that they don't even have the dates, but they put their deposit down to lock in the date, which is exciting.
It's crazy.
Exactly. They ready. That's dope.
They're ready.
Because, I mean, the exercise, the joy, and connecting with people, bringing up so many great memories.
Yes.
From childhood, and people that are jumping for the first time, they are creating great memories.
Yes.
You speak
on it. That's exactly right.
Because you start smiling, like Double Dutch is like, just to watch people, it just brings joy. It just brings joy. Like, oh my God, how she do all of them?
Yes. Once in a while, we don't really allow it, but once in a while, a couple will come, the wife will come and jump, and the husband starts off quiet. That's how the class starts.
Just looking.
Midway through, they're like cheering. They're like excited. They're like, and they're always looking at the wife like, why you ain't get the trick right? You gotta go. Michelle. You're like, wait a minute. Wait, you get in here. Why you talking all that crap from the sideline?
Yeah.
Come on in. But that's the joy it brings. And then outside of that, so we also teach at federal prisons across the country.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, wow.
So we teach at female federal prisons, right?
That's a stress reliever.
Yeah. So we've done events where we've had the COs and the inmates jumping in the ropes at the same time.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's dope. That they can relieve that type of stress, and that brings them so much joy. Like I said, like a child if they never jumped before, they're probably nervous, but they're like, oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
And we're on tour as well, so we bring the classes all over. So we'll be in Chicago and Detroit, September 31st and October 1st.
No, September 30th. And
sorry, there's no 31st.
It's okay.
That song always.
I mean, Chicago gonna show out because they be jumping out there too.
Oh yeah. This is actually like our 4th tour. Chicago's always popping. Philly,
yes,
DC.
Oh yes. Let me know when y'all going to DC, because you know I lived in DC for over 24 years.
Get out of here. PG. Now we
see the wealthiest county of African Americans in the country used to live there. I'll be home next week because my mom is turning 80, so we're giving her a party.
Oh, nice.
She lives in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Silver Spring. We used to have a house in Atlanta, Maryland.
I'm Atlanta. I used to work for 93.9.
Get out of here.
The radio's right there. Prince George's Parkway or whatever.
Yep.
They got a good jerk chicken spot right around there. You know, you got to come around the curve a certain way.
No, I never saw it.
It's good. It's green and yellow. It's real good.
But we were in DC in July, the end of July, like the 28th, 29th.
Class was sold out. I love DC.
Class was sold out. DC is like
Atlanta.
DC is magic. I mean, we go.
DC is magic.
They show out. they just show out.
They different types of cousins.
Yeah, I love it. I love
DC cousins and Atlanta cousins, different types of cousins.
Like if we were to open another studio, that would be my second
DC
location.
would be 100%.
100%. Hands down.
That's what's up. Yeah, DC is the place. And you got DC, Maryland, Virginia right there. So you get everybody.
Everybody, that's correct.
Everybody. Yes. So that is awesome. Thank you so much for your yes. I wish you both the absolute best in your family, in your business, in your certification, in your travel. Continue to bring all of those great smiles to people while they're getting their fitness on and everything, and y'all changing the world and everything.
That's what we're trying to do. That's the goal.
Y'all so dope. Goal. And I hope to see all of us next year on the cruise. I think on this part, Katanya might pop on the screen. On the she's shaking her head like, nope. She'd be like, I'm not camera ready.
That was the best cruise I've ever been on.
And let me tell you something.
Amazing.
Have you all been to Essence Music Festival?
Yeah, we taught there. We taught there.
Yeah. Let me tell you, just what I tell people, especially Black people, 2 things you have to do in your life if you only do it once. The Tom Joyner Cruise, Essence Music Festival. That is Black excellence. I can't even say that is Black excellence at its height.
And it's funny because it's the same audience. When we were at Essence Fest this year, and everybody was like, "You guys are on the Tom Joyner."
Yes. Exactly. It's that type.
I love Essence Fest. I love New Orleans. I
love the cruise.
Love New Orleans.
I know New Orleans can jump too. I'm sure if y'all do things they getting it in. They second hand, line hand dancing, all of that stuff right in the rope.
We were turning outside. We almost passed out. We were like, okay, we got to stop this.
That's a different type of heat. Harriet Tubman ain't through no slaves. They're coming through New Orleans in August, July, or in Georgia. It's a different type of heat, but it's fun. Beautiful people. So very spirited people. Thank you so much, Michelle and Sean. I appreciate you. Give everybody your contact information, doubledutchaerobics.com, and what else?
That's it. Everything is Double Dutch Aerobics. So subscribe to the website. That's where you get all of our info. Instagram, Double Dutch Aerobics. Facebook, Double Dutch Aerobics. Everything is Double Dutch Aerobics.
All right. Peace and blessings. Thank you, Brooklyn.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. That was fun. We was talking like we was in a living room kicking it, and people just like peeking in like, oh, they're having fun. Thank you for my down outfit day too.
Yes. And they found my purse. My teacher texted me. It's in the studio.
Here we go. Thank you. I knew this. We track your steps. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Tell cousin Tamara I said, what's that?
I will.
Very soon.
Peace. Thank you.
See you later.
All right. Thank you all so much for checking out another dope episode of I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. And thank you once again to Sean and Michelle Clarke of Double Dutch Aerobics. They are so dope. They're such a beautiful couple. I wish them the absolute best. If you're trying to learn how to jump, you're trying to be an instructor, follow them on all social media platforms, Double Dutch Aerobics. I am Queen Aishah. Check us out next time for another dope episode of I Know Dope People. Peace.